of the IBF and WBA Featherweight World Championship.
Long-time, very close friend of Roy Jones to watch Gainer, as you can see.
You can see the riding on the pavement. Young kids that growing up in basements.
Syndrome for the third Mexican star of the division to defend against lesser opponents.
From Ciudad de Mexico, Juan Manuel Marquez. Fighting out of the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, Derrick Smoke Gainer.
Instruction in the dressing room. They having a clean match, okay? Good luck.
He had a chance to show it, but he blew important fight.
To punching, he's a better puncher than he'll not allowing the other guy to get back into the fight.
Gainer's had only 2 fights. Total has continued to be active. Fight win streak between a loss in his opening fight. And earlier this year, Marquez's little brother, Rafael.
See, Gainer moves around, does his little mix, make the guy afraid of you if you're going to move around and
Fighter against the southpaw. But both guys are going to be determined to make their jabs work anyway. And we talked about with George in the opening.
Miss first and then hit you.
Marquez steps in.
Just don't like to be the first one to land the punch.
Loss of his career, he seemed hesitant and unwilling to go after the fighter and known to foul tactically.
And Marquez.
Good counter right hand to the Gainer. Tactical. Our interpreter is Hector Garcia.
He wants to try to.
You gotta keep your range so when you throw the punch, you can make good.
The jab, Marquez 0-16. Neither man, in the view of God, isn't as important as just throwing it.
Gainer does not throw that arch to it, curves it. That's why he'll
But only once so far in the fight. And he gives Gainer a chance to recover. Didn't look all that dead.
Time in.
Because now you got the referee looking at. I may need that point.
It underlines and drives home the issue of the low blow. Gainer to the body, misses upstairs with the. George told you Gainer would be missing a lot with that left.
It's really hard to land a shot when a guy's moving around on you all the time. Throw something.
And trying to make a fight out of it.
As a punch was actually landed.
Right hand by Gainer got a little closer. Establishing that real estate. Standing solid to the floor and land a shot.
Second time around, he's managed to get leather on to Gainer.
Your deep left hand, follow with the hook and come back out to your right.
You got to use that right hand. See if that blow was particularly low. Right into those rounds.
CompuBox numbers through the first 2 rounds.
I mean the right hook behind it, but he throws the. You see, he throws the else matters. No combination. Gainer's got to lose a lot of energy as he can get some body punching in his legs from under.
You've heard the old saying about how styles.
Marquez opens up. That's his whole game plan here.
So according to their competitive records.
No, it's not going to be all the way because Gainer, he's got to get knocked down later. He'll run into something and he'll
Sometime soon.
Sooner or later he'll get it.
There's gets marginally.
Gainer got hit and now he starts being a little.
Marquez blocking Gainer's right hand with his left glove.
Gainer believes he can land.
It's hard enough to.
Or he's just auditioning for the Joffrey ballet.
Hey, put something on and make him slow down his tracks a little bit.
7-1 connected advantage for him. Seemed perturbed so far.
30-20. He is the aggressor. He's landing as he's coming in. He's winning his fight on clean up in the air. Marquez threw the punch, jumped up in the air. When he went.
I don't think it caught any Gainer's body. I think it just. George.
No, sometimes I can do anything, and that's what's happening to Gainer.
So far, Marquez has been able to the glove to try to do it. Now he got that one through. That one was.
Okay, I'm here. Look, buddy.
Marquez to get in there and land a few more punches.
A belt holder in Derrick I've ever seen by a side.
No one to back him up. And a big right.
Seems like he's got to hurt you. Body before it happened, which may have known.
Well made, George, because Marquez
The right hook after that punch.
I'm here.
to the referee, and this time Pabon says, come on, fight.
No more energy, just by laying your punches. Just lay your punches out, and when you see a big shot, throw it. Keep something in his face.
Marquez, as Gainer does his
Cubs and landing
only punch he's willing to commit to.
pads in the gym. The way he keeps throwing the jab, he reached all the way to Marquez's chin. Pad. Crowd is starting to get restless.
Tactics just there.
Marquez came back with a 1-2. There's a
Gainer finally brought the right hook back. Because if you're going to be a puncher, that's the combination of punches.
Yeah, and make it at least to the third punch. Get it done.
Not in that division, you're correct.
Guerrero watching this, I'd be saying, right, I would never fight.
You can do it, okay?
Gainer connecting on 5 punches by CompuBox numbers. 6th of the schedule.
Yeah, and so are we, and we may be waiting in the mysterious George.
Again. Body, but
Home tonight. Happens to a guy sometimes. Want to do it, he wants to.
not to mention they were scheduled. Marquez says he doesn't even think. For Gainer's punching power.
Respect for tonight.
Brilliantly said.
All he has to do is just throw some punches.
Stepping in and mounting aggression on his own terms.
You're waiting to get one shot after you finish. That's what Gainer is doing.
Mark. Gainer lands back with a 1-2 of his own.
I gave it to
We can experiment in this fight.
Between Derrick, Smoke, Gainer, and Juan Manuel Marquez, 40-44, and landing a larger number than ever before.
In other words, when he lands with power. You see, you notice one quick comment about the rule. A fighter, before the fight, God only knows what they can feed the guy in the corner.
got to do with this fight.
It has to do with
The reason why they would test, given that.
Matter of fact, he should do some more. Gainer hasn't heard anything there.
The boos are peeling
With a
the
grab.
balcony here.
Yeah, and I hope Marquez.
Second time, okay?
Pabon for the second time. He had sparred 22 rounds with Roy Jones in featherweight. Sparring with and said he sparred with.
Fighting professionally for 13 years.
Gainer doesn't like getting hit. Marquez whipped him with it. Claiming it was a butt.
What's the problem? Stopping the fight.
Struck that it might have been a butt. Take a look on our replays to try to find out for sure.
If they stop the fight, Marquez will win it.
It's a bad cut.
Being called an unintentional headbutt. Let's take a look and see if it was a butt or a punch.
It was an unintentional portion. Hallelujah.
Derrick not to keep fighting. Surely
For Gainer.
I never did get loose, so.
Marquez's promoter Bob Arum coming in.
Called to a halt because of an accidental headbutt. All for the winner by unanimous decision. Juan Manuel Marquez.